Good morning, students. Today we'll be doing this play If I Were You by Douglas James. Introduction to this play If I Were You by Douglas James is an interesting play that has mystery, suspense, surprise, and humor. It's a story in which an intruder intends to kill Gerard and impersonate him to escape the law, but the tables are turned on him as he is trapped due to Gerard's presence of mind. The play thus brings out that intelligence and presence of mind can help us come out of difficult situations. I'll give a brief summary of this play. Before that, I'll just explain this title a little bit. If I Were You. This I refers to the intruder who barges into Gerard's house, and you refers to Gerard whose identity he wants to impersonate. He is the protagonist of this play. Why this word if is used? Because it's a dream of the intruder to take his identity and live peacefully, which was never a reality, which could never turn into a reality because Gerard was quite smart. So here, Gerard is a playwright. He is a very intelligent man, cultured, sophisticated playwright. He is something of a mystery man. He is not very social, lives a lonely life in a lonely cottage in the wilds of Essex. And he gives his order on the phone, never meets trade people. There is a cloak of mystery around him. As this play opens up, he is talking to somebody on the phone. He is just about to leave his house in order to deliver some props for the rehearsal. So what he notices, suddenly a man barges into his house, an intruder with the intention to kill him. And he wants to steal his identity so that he can live peacefully. The intruder has already committed a murder. He has killed a cop and has been chased by the police. So he thought of taking Gerard's identity because he looks like Gerard and there's a cloak of mystery around Gerard which he finds quite similar to him. So that's why he wants to live on his identity. He wanted to know more details about Gerard before killing him so that he can imitate him. It will be much easier for him to take his identity here. So Gerard is also quite smart. Once he comes to know what the intention of this man are, so he tries to cook up a story. So here he says that he is also a crook, means he is also a person who's wanted by police. He has also murdered someone and been chased by the police. So he tells one of his men has been caught by the police, and that person, rather than burning all those papers, gave away to the police. They found his address, so he is expecting some kind of trouble today. They found some evidence against him. He further adds on that he's carrying these false mustaches and other props that he would use to conceal his identity and run away from the police. He sensed that the police would raid his house today. So he's positioned a man on the road to warn him of the danger. As soon as the police is about to arrive, he should be telling him. And if the intruder doesn't believe in his story, he can always shoot him on the way. The idea which was given by Gerard, let us escape from this place in my car. You have a gun with you. You can always shoot me. But the intruder is not able to believe what he is saying. He says, if you don't believe me, why don't you check it yourself? Just peep through. The moment the intruder peeps from the door, he just pushes him inside and knocks down his revolver. So what happened? It's actually a cupboard. He's able to lock him up inside that cupboard, and then he stands in front of the cupboard holding the gun. Later on, he's talking to somebody on the phone. He says, I will not be able to deliver the props on time because there is a spot of bother for him, which is quite amusing. Means an intruder has barged into his house, so he's not able to come on time, and he's finding it quite funny because the person who wanted to kill him, he has locked him inside the cupboard. So he's telling that person to call the police and take this man away. So here not only he's able to save his life from that intruder who was just about to kill him, but he hands over a criminal to the police and he finds the script for his next play here. So what is the theme of this play? The theme of the play emphasizes the need of retaining one's presence of mind and a cool head in situation of crisis. Panic complicates matter, but cool temperament can help one escape from any difficult situation with ease. Criminals who are mastermind most well thought crimes can also be outwitted because they are fearful of the law and of getting caught. Hence, tactful planning and handling of a situation can trap even experienced criminals. So, what is the message from this play? It gives a message that overconfidence can lead to disastrous result. One should never consider oneself to be smarter than the opponent. This is the mistake which the intruder has made over here. He thought that he's quite smart, he's come with a master plan, he'll be able to kill Gerard and take his identity. But here, Gerard was much more smarter than him. He could never understand his plan. So the intruder makes the serious error of thinking that Gerard is no match for him. Therefore, he lets down his guard. The play also conveys the message that intelligence, presence of mind, keeping a cool head can help us overcome the gravest of problems that we may encounter. Gerard retains his cool and turns the situation to his advantage and cleverly tricks the intruder, locks him up in the cupboard before calling the police. So he was quite smart. So I would like to sum up that we must never be overconfident and try to be alert all the time, because intellect, presence of mind and cool-headedness can help us go a long way. That's it for today's class, children. Have a great day.